him because I thought he would become rich. Turns out, I should have gone for a real man. Everyone around her laughed. My stomach dropped. It wasn't just betrayal, it was humiliation, disgust, mockery of my loyalty. Emily paused the video. "It gets worse," she murmured. I closed my eyes, anger boiling, but I kept silent. I didn't break when she cheated. I wouldn't break now. The video resumed, and this time my ex's voice turned hard, almost hateful. He was boring, predictable, clingy. I only stayed because I didn't want to start over. Thank God I'm free. The guy beside her grabbed her waist aggressively, pulling her closer. She didn't resist, she giggled. My chest tightened. Not because I wanted her back. No. But because I married someone who never truly valued anything we had. Emily turned the phone off and looked at me, eyes full of guilt.